Immanuel, God with us. There's a lot of songs about that, right? There's a lot of anticipation for God coming. If you thought about the Israelites and their anticipation for Immanuel coming, what did that look like? What does it look like in our lives to think, yes, we need God to come. We need him to do what? Well, the Israelites thought they wanted God to come and do justice. Come and make things right. He was going to put all the bad people in their place, in their minds. That's what they were hoping for, a warrior king. But God came down as a baby. A little different, right? It seems like God does things that we don't expect. Well, in my life, most of the time. I expect him to do this, and he does that. But it's really good. So God comes down as a baby, and he's vulnerable. He doesn't come down as this warrior king. He comes down and says, okay, take care of me. I'm trusting my life into your hands. Good luck. When I think about my life, I think about how many times I need God with me. And I think about the things that God should be doing. Because this person wronged me, so God should do what to them? He should punish them. He should take them out. But sometimes I'm not the victim. Sometimes I'm the villain. And then when I put myself in those shoes, I realize, well, I don't want God to inflict punishment on me. What do we want? Don't we just hope for God to come and bring love and peace and forgiveness? And I think that's what he does. And that's the beauty of Christmas for me, is thinking about Jesus came humbly, vulnerable. For what? For us. To have a relationship with us. Immanuel, God with us, means that he came to have a relationship with you. In the Bible, we're called to be childlike. And I think that's just being vulnerable. So today, as you come to God, are you vulnerable? Are you saying, okay, God, here I am. What do you want to do? What do you want to say? What does this look like? God with us means that he's speaking to you and he's listening to you. That means his presence is here with us as well. So what does that look like? What does that feel like? Have you felt God's presence? Maybe you felt it tonight. I find it all the time when I'm doing worship. You just feel that. I don't know, you kind of feel light, tingly. His presence for me is a reminder that God is with me and that I'm going in the right direction. Because I think so many times I end up going in the wrong directions. And it's like, what's going on? But his presence comes to us as a reminder, yeah, you're going in the right place. You're doing the right things. The other week I was dealing with some difficult stuff at work, and you know how it goes, right? You get kind of stressed out, you're tired, and I was like, okay, God, how am I going to deal with this situation? What am I going to do? I had someone who was grieving really poorly, and sometimes when people are grieving poorly, they want to take it out on someone. That got to be me that day. And it was okay. But I was like, okay, God, how do I deal with this? How do I handle this situation? And I just trusted him. And you know what, after a few days, things kind of got resolved and things went good. But when you show patience with people, it goes well. See, I thought about all the things that I should say to this person to put them in their place. But that's not what Jesus would say, what is it? Jesus would do what? Not show wrath, but show love. Bring forgiveness and peace. Well, after that it all happened, one of the staff, she comes to me, and she was telling me how excited she was that that situation got dealt with in an awesome way, in an awesome outcome. And she started encouraging me and speaking over me. And in that moment, normally I like to deflect encouragement because I just don't feel that I deserve it. I don't ever feel I'm really good enough. But in that moment, I felt the presence of God as she was talking to me, and I just tingled all over, just was like light, and I could hear God just saying to me, stop, Chris, just listen. Listen to what she's saying. Listen, because you're in the right place right now. and you're going in the right direction. So keep going in that direction. So my challenge for you today is really simple. Find the presence of God. When you look at a candle and you see its light, you know that there's something there, right? And as you get closer to it, what do you feel? You feel the heat, you feel the presence. And I think in our lives, we need to kind of get closer to God. Just take that time just to get that confirmation that you're headed in the right direction. So this is how I want to kind of close this, because I think we need to take a moment to feel His presence. So would you stand up? And all I want you to do is maybe just hold out your hands and just whisper a few words and say, God, come be with me.
All ye faithful, joyful and triumphant, O come ye to Bethlehem. Come and behold Him, born the King of angels. Oh, come, let us adore Him. Oh, come, let us adore Him. Oh, come, let us adore Him, Christ the Lord. Sing, choirs of angels, sing in exaltation. Sing, all ye citizens of heaven above. Glory to God, glory in the highest. Oh, come, let us adore Him. Oh, come, let us adore Him. Oh, come, let us adore Him, Christ the Lord. His name shall be Wonderful Counselor. His name shall be Everlasting Father. His name shall be Prince of Peace, my